the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake, Flynn, Moose, Tay here with you. Earlier in the show, we were talking about Brendan Sorsby because, you know, it's like, hey, somebody's going to get sued. Brendan Sorsby's name's the first one that pops up into my mind. Tay, you put here inside the doc that Joey McGuire, who is the head football coach at Texas Tech, admitted that they misjudged the Brendan Sorsby fallout.
Yeah, thanks for stating the obvious there, Joey. Obviously. He said if I would have been able to have a crystal ball and see into the future as far as, if they would have had a supplemental draft, I probably would have said earlier, Brendan, let's don't do this, go to the supplemental draft. So he's also blaming the fact that Sorsby waited too late is the only reason the NFL teams decided to hold a supplemental draft, which Joey, way to just be out of touch once again. I don't think that's why at all. I think teams didn't want to grab a guy immediately after a sports betting scandal. That's just one guy's opinion, but it's just the Texas Tech sound bites keep on coming.
At least they're acknowledging a little bit. I think more so we misjudged it in the court of public opinion. He's tying it back. He's still trying to protect Sorsby a little bit there. But I mean, I guess that's with anything. Like, we said it while they were doing it. Like, they're doing what the classic perfect PR response is, or they're trying this new, game plan of trying to get out ahead of this thing, and they're trying to say all the right things, but as these things do very often, by trying to say the right things, you are doing all the wrong things. They did it.
Are you ready to attempt to name all the schools in the Big 12? You said that yesterday. You said that you
all
would,
the schools?
Yeah, you said
or
that
the coaches?
No, the schools. Because we were going to get you to name the coaches. Nobody's doing that. Okay. No, I mean, there's so many new ones and he's there type situations in the Big 12.
Okay.
Are you ready to name? And then you
How many are there?
Hold on. And then you said coaches. I probably couldn't name all the schools in the Big 12. And you acted like you were going to go do some homework.
Oh, no.
Why would I do that?
It's pop quiz here.
Yeah,
There's no
1,
studying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 16 teams.
I think I could
in the Big 12.
I think I might be able to do this.
I'm excited for this.
Okay. All right, we're going to start with Baylor.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
All right, there's one.
Texas Tech.
There's 2.
Houston.
There's 3.
TCU.
There's 4.
All right. So I think we're out of the state of Texas.
That's it.
All right.
That's all we got.
It's a good way to do it.
Okay, so out of Texas, so we're going to go Arizona State.
Yep.
Arizona.
Yep.
Colorado.
Yep.
BYU.
Yes, that's one I thought you would miss. Yes. Good job.
Okay.
There's one that I know you're going to miss, but keep going.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah. It's going. That boy.
Iowa State.
Yep. That boy.
Kansas State.
Yes.
Kansas.
Yes.
How many is that?
All right. So you are missing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're missing 4. You got 12 already.
Yeah, you've actually done really well.
Hot start, yeah.
Yes. 3 more. There's
is that
one.
the one?
No. There's one that, you how have you not said this yet?
I'll get there. I'll find it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I think I know a good one.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh my God! I don't want to embarrass myself. Well, Well, I start now. You know.
About to say what?
UCF.
Yes.
I didn't think he was going to get that one.
That's not the one I thought, but nice.
Let's
That would be
go.
the second
I think
one. All right, you
we're
got-
thinking of the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 left. One, I am shocked that you haven't.
I got
said it
2
yet.
left?
You got 2 left.
Okay. You saying that you're shocked means it might be in Texas? It's not.
No,
Texas.
it's no.
Not Texas.
You're gonna know why I'm shocked when I say it, but don't overthink it.
Okay. Shoot. Is it?
I'll tell you this: they're not in normal Big 12 locations.
Now I know why you're
Cincinnati.
shocked.
Cincinnati.
Yep. There's
was the
one.
one.
Is that the one?
That's
There's
the
one
one.
other-
I was like,
there's
there's
one.
no way he's gonna get Cincinnati.
I didn't think he was going to get UCF.
I didn't think Cincinnati. That was the one.
Is the other one that's obvious or no?
Dude, the other one, you're gonna be so mad at yourself
Yeah.
when I say it. You're gonna be so
You
mad
are.
at yourself.
That's the one I thought. The one he has left is the one I thought that he wasn't going to
Oh,
get.
really? Cincinnati was the one for me.
Oh man. All right, I'm trying to go up like the middle of the country right now, and I'm trying to think. I said Oklahoma State.
All right. So I think we're gonna put you on the clock here.
Okay, you can go ahead. It'll probably take me a little bit.
What school outside of LSU have you talked the most about in the last month on the show?
I mean, I always like to talk trash about Notre Dame.
I didn't say it was trash.
I mean, Texas Tech, probably.
Come on. Think about it.
A lot less negative.
It's been a positive way that you've talked about them.
Really?
Yes. Very positive.
I don't know.
Take me home
Oh no!
to a place
No!
I belong.
God, I had this one. I had it. Palm of my hand.
West Virginia. So shocked you didn't get that.
I mean, dude,
you
you
sang
had-
that every day for like 3 weeks.
Mountain Mom.
You had College World Series and World Cup
Yeah.
where you were hyped about it.
I actually, like, the fact that you didn't get that is shocking. I thought Cincinnati, I would have bet my house on it, and you didn't get the one that you've talked the most about.
Son of a gun. I should have got that. That's on me.
When you left the state of Utah after only saying BYU, I was like, ooh, is he going to make his way back to Utah?
Yep. Hey, Brendan Sorsby, watch this. Hey, I gotta take accountability. That's on me. I messed up. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna study. Next time, I will not forget West Virginia. Hey, that was the closest I've ever gotten on any of these pop quizzes.
I know. Well, no, you got 15 to 16 SEC coaches. You forgot about Levy, Jeff Levy, right?
No.
Wasn't it Levy that he
Not
forgot
my
about?
It was Levy.
Not
Yeah,
my
and then he
guy.
became your guy.
Not my guy, Levy.
Yeah.
Dark horse in the SEC race this year.
Look, there was once a time on Hanging with Hester where you got, was there 14 SEC teams at the time? You got 7 of the 14 coaches. So
That's not
you've
bad.
really grown. That was actually impressive.
I mean, the first 12 you ran through.
Oh, absolutely. So Huck's really into, like, he's always asked me, hey, Dad, give me football trivia. Give me football trivia. And I feel like recently I went through I asked them to name me all the teams in different conferences. So this is a little bit fresh on my mind. There are some conferences that, I got to tell you, impossible to know all the teams. They just don't make any sense.
The Pac-12 is easy now
Pac-12 super easy.
because it's just all the state teams.
But like I feel like all the smaller schools have moved conferences so much. It is tough to keep
It
track
is.
of.
Well, then you've had a ton of FCS teams move up. Like, when's the last time you looked at Conference USA?
I mean,
Dude,
because of my
I'm going to be
quizzing Huck.
real honest with you. Ain't no way in hell I could do it.
Me either.
Ain't no way.
'Cause, well,
And
'cause-
y'all know me, like typically like that. I'm going to give you the teams in Conference USA. Delaware Blue Hens,
Yeah, it's all the teams that
the
just
Florida
moved up.
International Panthers, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, the Kennesaw State Owls, the Liberty Flames, Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, Missouri State Bears, New Mexico State Aggies.
Missouri State Bears.
Yes. Sam Houston Bearcats. I guess they're not Sam Houston State anymore. And Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
But that's the thing. Like
That's the current conference.
Sam Houston.
I think Western Kentucky would have been the only one I got because LSU played them recently.
I could have given you Jacksonville State probably and Liberty. And
I only know that because I saw it a couple days ago. But like all the teams that just moved up, Sam Houston, Delaware, Missouri State, I'm like, nobody knows that conference. Most of the teams have only been to FBS for like a year.
Who knew they moved up? There's not a big announcement.
You missed it. You missed it in the bylaws.
Didn't hit the Sports Center ticker.
Okay, speaking of, what conference is North Dakota State going to be in this year?
I do know that.
Yes.
Dude, I don't.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be in the Mountain West.
Is the Mountain West?
Just make one conference.
You know
Both
what's
the
a
SEC.
salty conference? It's the Sun Belt. I love it. App State, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, James Madison, Marshall, Old Dominion. That's in the East. In the West, Arkansas State, ULL, South Alabama, Southern Miss, Troy, UL Monroe, and now Louisiana Tech.
That's actually pretty. That's a pretty good conference.
Tech got added from Conference USA. They should have been in the Sun Belt long ago. It almost felt like they wanted to be away from ULL and UL Monroe, which I get to some extent because they wanted to be like in their own deal. But man, come on, like the rivalries that you'll have now, the crowds that you'll have in this conference compared to Conference USA. Like, no offense, nobody's coming to watch you play Kennesaw State, but they'll come watch you play ULL. UL Monroe's, what, 15, 20 minutes down the road from Ruston. Mm-hmm. That makes all the sense in the world. I'm going to be watching some Wednesday night Fun Belt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no doubt. I love a little action.
A little Tuesday night
American
action.
Conference is sneaky good, too.
The MAC added a team, too. There's no chance.
Why are you laughing?
There's no chance. Maybe Taylor. Maybe. He's got a Rayman sense sometimes with stuff like this. Which team is going to be added to the MAC this year?
They move up.
I was about to say, are they coming up from FCS?
They are.
I know this because there's two. It's North Dakota State and them. It's two teams moving up this year.
So Sacramento State.
What?
Hornets.
The answer. There's no way you would have gotten that.
No, dude, they spent some money.
Sacramento State in California is going to the Mid-American Conference.
Which
What
they're
is
Sacramento State. Just put them in the Pac-12.
It's true. Good point. That's
Yeah.
They have a
that's
state
how are
in their
they
name.
not in the Pac-12?
They're in Sacramento. What are we doing? here?
Golly.
That is a big misstep.
Who's running the Pac-12?
Well, the Pac-12 is the state conference. It's Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, Oregon State, San Diego State, Texas State, Utah State, Washington State.
And then Gonzaga in basketball.
Yeah.
I don't understand how
And
there
then
wasn't
Gonzaga in
room
basketball.
for Sacramento State. That doesn't.
I mean, really, Sacramento State to the Mid-American Conference,
It's stupid.
Texas State to the Pacific Conference.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
And then
why didn't we just flip those?
Northern Illinois
dumb.
in the Mountain West.
Yeah, it's not West.
Northern Illinois.
It's not-
I mean,
it's
North
not
Dakota
West.
is not that west either.
I mean, more than
more.
Northern
Yeah, more
Illinois.
so. But I
And
mean,
they have mountains.
Yeah, at least they
They
have
got
mountains. There ain't a
mountains,
mountain
yeah.
in Northern Illinois. And don't worry, your favorite Notre Dame is still independent.
They're the worst. They are absolutely the worst. Bunch of cowards.
Are they the only independent left? Now that BYU? UConn, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, 'cause-
UConn is
'cause
now independent.
Army Navy joined.
UConn. How is UConn independent?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not that cool.
It was Navy's in the American.
So is Army.
So in Army. They're both,
in the
yeah,
same
they're in the
conference.
same conference now.
And then Air Force is Mountain West, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's UConn Notre Dame.
I forget UConn's independent.
Stupid.
Bring
Actually-
back the Big East, man.
They're actually pretty good
They
the
are.
last couple of years. Like Jim Mora got, I think Colorado State is where he went based off what he did at UConn.
They were terrible before he got there.
Yeah.
I hope Notre Dame loses every game.
Maybe not, Matt. Told you this before the show. They're honoring the Green Bay Packers with a uniform combo this year. You're trying to find common ground with them.
Shut up. Yeah, they're playing in Lambeau. They're disgracing sacred, hallowed ground.
That's if they don't opt out of the game, though.
That's a good point. If they decide to play it,
Yeah, they're going to take a vote from their seniors. See if they play.
they give
So
they give a lot of like Belgium vibes.
They're
Notre
playing
Dame.
Wisconsin in Lambeau week 1. and they're doing a like an old throwback to the Packers, and like from like the 40s Packers.
I'd like to see it.
The 20s era.
Look, nobody walks up to this schedule and lives to tell the tale. Wisconsin, Rice,
What?
Michigan State, Purdue, North Carolina, Stanford, BYU, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, Syracuse.
Wow.
And they're going to be in the playoff
they're
with that.
toast.
No doubt.
Hey, play that video. I want to see.
Well,
that.
they have their clause too.
They don't really
Yep.
show
Yeah.
it in this.
Yeah.
I'll pull up a
So, I
still
mean,
photo.
like-
It's not a good looking uniform. The number looks like it is billboard size.
I can tell you, not even the Packers can do a good throwback uniform. So I don't know how Notre Dame's going to do it.
Yeah, the Packers ones are pretty tough to look at.
They tried.
They did.
They've tried it numbers of times.
The best throwbacks are the old AFL teams.
Mm.
Those are incredible.
I like to see the Oilers right out there.
I believe that Oilers were. Well, actually, Kansas City was the Texans back then. Oilers AFL? I don't think so. Maybe. Soft maybe? Yeah, who am I looking at?
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, we will step away. We'll have more OTB coming right back your way when we jump back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company here in South Louisiana. They have been in the game for a long time, and they have done pools in this area for, like 6 decades, right? And so they have seen a little bit of everything. And obviously we have unique weather here in South Louisiana. So you need somebody that knows the weather here, knows the design, and knows what they have to do to make sure you have your dream pool. And it's exactly what you're going to get over at Russell Pool Company. So have them come out, sit down with them, have the consultation, let them achieve your dream pool you've been dreaming about for a long time. Go to RussellPools.com.
Russell Pools, the best pool company and the best custom pools in all of Louisiana. Give them a call if you've been thinking about a project. If you want to be like the house that everybody congregates at, the party house, the parts that people go to when it is time to hang out. Well, call Russell Pools. Get that process started. They got 2 landscape architects on staff. They can take everything, do your dream to reality. They can draw it, they can build it, maintain it right over there. RussellPools.com.
Be in love like this. When I look at you, my mind goes on a trip. Then you came in and knocked me on my face. Feels like I'm in a race, but I already won first place. I never thought I'd fall.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Hey, quick update here. Down to 30 unread messages. But, caveat, I've already scrolled all the way to 2023.
I'm sorry.
Your phone goes back that far.
Hold on. Well, I mean, mine does too. But did you delete something from 2023?
Yeah.
Are you responding?
Oh.
I didn't respond.
Hey,
No,
sorry,
you should
just
have.
getting back
Please
to
tell
you.
me
Sorry,
you'll do at least one. Be like, hey, sorry, I just saw this.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
New phone. Who dis?
Was on vacation last
3
week.
years ago.
Sorry for the late
What?
response. Was on vacation.
That'd be so funny.
Who dis? Yeah, it's, we're doing it. I've actually kind of felt bad on some of these. So, New Year's resolution for 2027. Be better at
Didn't you?
responding.
I think you actually said that last year too, though.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like me. I'm back to 2019
That sounds like you.
now,
Just
guys.
because you didn't do it doesn't mean it's not you.
We're at 2019. I still haven't seen a blue dot. When did these things delete? Oh, boy.
Anyways, that's shocking, actually, even from you.
Look, I'm actually shocked. We're at
Please find a 2021 in there and respond to it.
When we're at 2018 now, bud.
Jeez.
I hadn't found those 30.
All right, so I know ESPN.com did this article about a potential breakout player, I think, for every team. I think, Moose, I heard you talking about it, or saw you talking about maybe yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
Quincy Riley was the player that they chose for their potential breakout player. And look, it would be good for them, for the Saints, to be able to have that be their guy. I think they need some guys to raise their level of play. Kool-Aid McKinstry kind of falls into that. We've talked about him a lot. Riley falls into that. So you could go there. That's a place that you could go. And there's a lot of candidates, I think, on this team because they're young players. You're kind of I think Kool-Aid could be a part of this. Like, he could be a player. Like, you need more from him. You do. He was a second-round pick, and you have assets into Kool-Aid McKinstry. And I thought last year was better. Still needs to go up. I think his Pro Football Focus grade was right at a 70 last year. That's going to be league average for your starting corners. If he can raise his level of play, that is going to behoove the New Orleans Saints. Now, Quincy Riley graded out 61.1, right? So he needs to go up. But I do think Kool-Aid's right there on the verge of maybe taking a step forward. So I started to look around the Saints. I started to say, okay, well, who could potentially be that guy? And then my mind kind of morphed it into who needs to be that guy. Like, who needs to step up? Who needs to be the breakout player? And for me, it's Bryan Bresee. It's time. You were a first-round pick. You graded out one of the lowest starting defensive linemen in the NFL last year. He's got to raise his level of play, and they have to be able to get better defensive line play in the interior of the defensive line. Here is your 3 starting defensive linemen's grades from a year ago. Look, you drafted Christian Miller because of that. I know some people were surprised by that. Maybe if you just see the assets they have on the defensive front, but it did not play good last year. Nathan Shepard graded out at 62.3. Bryan Bresee, 52.9. Devon Gottschall, 50.5. Right? So he was one of the lowest. I think Gottschall might have been the lowest rated. Christian Boyd, 55.4. It's not great. It's not a great group.
That's like 20 points better than the offensive line.
Well, at least the offensive line, though, can say that Kelvin Banks Jr. was a 73.5. Fuaga was a 64.5. Eric McCoy, 67.9. Not great. Better than the defense. Caesar was Caesar. But, like, Bryan Bresee is a first-round pick at a position that you don't see a ton of first-round picks. Like, he's in an odd front playing a 5. Not a lot of first-round picks in that position. So when they select you there, you got to be dominant, and he just has not been that. And you've got Caden Ellis and you got Pete Warner. Those are going to be your middle linebackers. Danny Stutzman's going to get in that rotation as well, and they're going to want to have clean jerseys. They're not going to want to have guards in their lap. And so that unit's got to help them out because you have Chase Young, you have Cam Jordan that are going to be on the outside. Carl Granderson's going to come into that. Anthony Jennings, Tyree Wilson. You went out and made a lot of moves at that position, but you're running it back with the same guys you had a year ago in the interior. And I gave you the total grade, 53.8 for Bryan Bresee. His run grade, 46.2. You can't have a 46.2 playing a 5 technique in an odd front and me not run at you every single time.
No. I mean, a lot of that, and a lot of these grades come from not just getting beat physically. I mean, I would assume that part of the grade is mental errors as well.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be covering this gap and you don't get there.
Yeah, again, that does, we could have the conversation at a different time about like the grading of this and how do you grade mental.
With you. A D lineman, I think it's a little bit easier than a quarterback to be able to go out there and grade.
Certainly. But those defense linemen, one of their big jobs, especially in the running game, is not always to make the play, right? It's to allow the linebacker to make the play. So it is, all of these positions, very hard to grade. But to somebody that doesn't know exactly what you're doing and you're scoring under 50% a defensive tackle, that is unacceptable.
Yeah. So he might not be the guy that they're choosing to be the breakout player, but he needs to break out. You've got a first-round pick on him. You don't have anything else really right now that you can say you can put in is going to be better. Now, I do like the fact that you draft Christian Miller out of Georgia because it's going to let him know, like, you got to step your level up, and it's got to be a lot, not just a little, because week 4, week 5, if you haven't, then Christian Miller is going to be able to go in there. He's going to be able to take the job. Now, he's going to be a part of the rotation with Shepard and Bresee, but if you want to keep your starting job, you got to raise your level of play, because right now it'd be one thing if he was grading out in the 70s and getting after the quarterback and then had the poor rushing grade, but that's not the case either. So he's a player that I'm probably going to circle to say, like, he's got to raise his level of play as much as anybody on that defense, including some of the DBs.
I would agree with that. I mean, look, every position needs to raise their level of play. The Saints were not good last year. Like I think it's easy to forget that in the offseason because you're looking at all the good moves. You're looking at, man, I like that draft pick. I like this or that. And it's easy to also kind of feel a little bit comfortable in the fact knowing that you got your young quarterback. Super easy to forget that you weren't good, right? You weren't a very good team. Now, you did some really nice things and maybe overachieved a little bit towards the end of the season. And you've done a hell of a job, I believe, in the last 2 drafts and this past offseason. Done a great job. But don't get it twisted that they just were not a good team. We talked about it earlier. Was it last week or earlier this week? Well, last season, they were ranked the 32nd best roster in the NFL. This year, they ranked, 26, 27, something
26.
like that. So, like, as good as we do feel because we got a young head coach that we think we really like, very offensive-minded. We got our franchise quarterback who we just drafted last year going into second year. There's a lot to feel good about, and we've done really good in the offseason. But every position has to improve. And you can take it down to look at it with a magnifying glass at each position and each player and look at their grades. But how many can you count on one hand people that were good last year consistently throughout the whole good and available for the majority of the season? Yeah, just that's what happens on bad teams. And they were a bad team. And so this year, I think they'll make the playoffs. That's because they're in a bad division, not because they're going to go out and win 12 games, but they're in a bad division, which is okay, which is great. It's just a step in the right direction.
Yep.
It's not their fault that it's a bad division. Go out there and take advantage of what you can. I think they're going to win some games that they're not supposed to. It's the NFL. I think they're going to win. They're going to shock some people in a couple of games, and they're probably going to lose some games they're not going to look very good. And that's just the growth. That's where the Saints are at in the process right now. They are building. They are building. They are building. But on the positive note, you got your quarterback. You got a head coach. Your front office is doing a really nice job for the first time in a long time. I think everybody's on the same page when you say that. You're out of salary cap hell. Like, you got to let it, dead cap right now, but you're good. Like, going forward, the future is bright. The future is positive. And there's going to be a lot to cheer about this year. But, when you say, man, this position group needs to get better. Yeah, it does. And every position group has got to get better. And stay healthy. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Talking to you, wide receivers. Wear socks as well. Jordan Tyson. Did you see that picture of him at OTAs?
I don't think I did, no.
No socks in his cleats.
It's an
indictment a little bit.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I don't think they knew that in their pre-draft. I think they find out a lot of information pre-draft. I don't know if they looked into that.
That wasn't in the interview?
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't. Maybe he was like, hey, tall socks in college. Once I get drafted, socks off.
Maybe he lied. Oh, yeah, I'm a big sock guy.
Could have been.
Big sock guy.
You want to see my sock collection? They're like, no, that's okay, Jordan. We don't need it.
It feels uncomfortable. No socks and cleats.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Gross.
On that note, let's step away. Good God, the blisters and the smell. Not good. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if you are tired of dragging your trash cans to the curb every week or forgetting to bring them back, let Trash Rangers handle it for you. Trash Rangers is Baton Rouge's premier valet trash service, making sure your cans are out on pickup day and return once they are emptied. It's one less thing to worry about, whether you're traveling, working long hours, or just Want a little extra convenience? Reliable, affordable, and locally owned Trash Rangers is here to make life easier. You can visit them online at trashrangers.com today and sign up and see if service is available in your neighborhood. Again, that is Trash Rangers and trashrangers.com.
Well, we all make trash, and you got to do something with that trash. So that something might as well be done by the best in the business, the best in all of Louisiana, and that is Trash Rangers. Go to trashrangers.com. Whether it's the residential trash pickup or commercial trash pickup at your place of business. And they can customize that trash pickup schedule as well. So they can pick it up 1 time a week, 6 times a week. It doesn't really matter. Give them a call. Talk to them about your business. Talk to them about your project and let them help you out. Trashrangers.com.
Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the club. Put on a fresh white suit and a mini coupe, sitting on dubs. I'm just looking for somebody to talk to and show me some love. If you know what I mean. Everybody jocking me as soon as I stepped in the spot. 200 in the building, ain't none of them hot. Except for this pretty young thing that was working all the way at the top. Shouted, what is your name? Ooh, she made us drinks to drink. We drunk and got drunk and man.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake, Flynn, Moose, and Tay here with you. Matthew, how is the Tour de France going over there?
Oh, it's going pretty good. We're stage 6 right now. There was a sprint stage yesterday. So we're just rolling along right now. Did you get it? Rolling along.
Yeah, I was hoping that's not what you were doing.
Yeah, it's going good, man. It's going great. I actually got it on over here right now.
Oh, I know.
So about 125 miles from the finish still. So it's going to be a little bit.
It's going to be some time.
Yeah, I like to watch it here to see if there's any big moves, but I also go back and put it on the office. I rewatch the whole thing. Just with the noises in the background. It's part of the fun. They give you a lot of history of the area. They got like a helicopter that does like a lot of the footage. The noises are great. It's good. It's a good watch. Musso, you should do it.
No. I was going to sit there and say I would consider it, but then I realized I'd just be lying to you, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's a very barbaric stance.
You know. So I'm just
Just going to keep on living your life.
I am, man. You know, if they put some of it on Sports Center later, I might catch a little bit of it then.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick little highlight.
Yeah, a little. So Tade is, let's see, I got to pull up the standings, but Tade is not wearing the yellow right now. A couple of days ago, he pushed his team hard in stages 2 and 3, and rightfully so, and it very much paid off. The temperatures have been brutal. It's been like over 100 degrees there on their rides. So by like stage 4, Tade, and he like pulled his team back, and they just kind of coasted a little bit in stage 4. Yesterday was a sprint stage, so they really weren't part of that, the pacemaking on that. So they just played it safe. So Tade's they're like 7 or 8 minutes like behind the leader right now. So they let in stage 4, it was very interesting. They let like a group of like 20 something guys go out on a breakout, and they beat Tade and them by like, they finished like 8-9 minutes ahead of him. So he's in he's like in 5th or 6th place right now, but doesn't really matter. He'll end up winning by the end of it when they get to the mountains.
So is this whoever wins the most stages wins the event?
No, the time. It's overall time.
Okay, it's timed. Okay,
Yeah, so each stage is a little bit different.
He's tried to explain it to me.
So like there's flat stages which end up in a sprint finish, and then there's mountain stages that's like more of the climbers. Obviously, there's different types of cyclists on each team, and they're all teams, and every team has a leader, and every team has different goals for the tour. Some people want to win like there's 4 different jerseys you can win, Musso. There's a green jersey, which is the guy that gets the most sprint points. Like he's the best sprinter that year in the tour. There's a polka dot jersey, which is the best mountain climber. So throughout the stage, there's like different, like if there's a mountain in the middle of the stage, there'll be a finish line at that point that like the person that crosses that first gets a certain amount of mountain points, like to the king of the mountain, like polka dot jersey. There's a white jersey, which is the best young rider, which is I think like 24 and under, maybe 23.
Okay.
Then there's the yellow jersey, which is the overall
Leader,
They
right.
call that the GC. That's the general competition. So that's like the team leader. The people that are going after the yellow jersey, they all have one, and so that's what Lance was back in the day.
Yeah,
he was doing the big one, going for the yellow jersey.
So you keep saying, "Oh, this Tade guy is going to win his 5th Tour de France," but if they're on teams, doesn't the whole team win?
The whole team benefits for sure. Now, one person wins because there's only one leader. So it's like we talked about, shake and bake. How
So
am I
it's
gonna come
more.
first
Don't
if you
think
come
more
first?
track team. Think NASCAR team.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but probably, the teams are definitely more influential in bike racing than they are in.
Because I was like in
NASCAR.
track, like all 4 of them win. So it's
I'll take, for example, this. So yesterday a sprinter won. So it's a sprint finish. The sprint finishes are like the most exciting finishes in the tour because everyone lines up. It's super dangerous. There's always crashes like a mile out, a kilometer out, whatever it is. The all-time stage victory leader is Mark Cavendish, who got I think he broke the record like last year. He's got like 36 stage wins in his Tour de France career. He's a sprinter, so they get an opportunity. He was the best sprinter for a long time. Everybody has a lead out man, basically a guy that guides him through, and that guy's a sprinter too, but he's not the main sprinter on their team. And he sprints as hard as he can. And the main sprinter drafts behind him, conserves, I think you can conserve up to like 30% of your energy, like if you're drafting correctly. He will lead him out through like the last, however kilometers and weave him through. You got to have a good lead out man. And he goes as hard as he can, burns out his legs, and then he just drops off to the side, and the main guy goes, and he keeps going. So he's saving his energy, and the other teams, they got a lead out guy too. Well, the guy that won yesterday was the lead out guy for Cavendish, I think, a couple of years ago. So it's kind of the same deal with the GC. Like when they get in the mountain competitions, like the main guys, they will have another really good guy next to him who's there, who will sit there and hit the mountain with him, and they just draft behind him the whole time. They draft. And then all of a sudden, that guy just wears his legs out, drops off to the side, and the GC guy goes. Usually, but the cream gets like separated pretty on those hard mountain stages. Usually it's 2 guys. And usually it ends up there, all their lead out guys have dropped, and at the end of the race, there's like 5 or 6 of the top GC contenders hammer each other and like going at it. And then it ends up being 2. It's just Tade and Jonas at the end.
What happens if you have like a rogue leadoff guy? And he's like, I'm not pulling off to the side.
It happens sometimes.
That'd be me.
Like the other day, so in stage 2, Tade had a lead out guy, and the lead out guy, it was his second ever
He's like,
stage.
it's
and
my time.
It was his first Tour de France, and Tade has won so many times. Like the guy still had legs at the end, and they both pulled away from everybody else. And Tade was like, he pointed, he's like, you go, you win. And he like pushed him across the finish line so he could get his like first stage.
The leadoff guy was like, hey, it'd be really awesome, Tade, if you could slingshot me in for a win.
It was actually a rider from Mexico too. Mexico's first stage win in a long time. Good for him. It's actually pretty exciting. There is a lot of strategy involved.
Yeah, and I'm trying to wrap my head around some of the strategy. Also, it feels like we kind of know who's going to win already.
Well, you do, but there's always crashes too. People can, like, there's been multiple times in the tour where the guy leading it or the favorite crashes and breaks his collarbone or falls off a mountain and has to go to the hospital.
I'm sorry. Falls off a mountain? Excuse me?
Yeah, you can fall off a mountain.
You should have led with that.
Yeah, like, why are we not watching
guys,
this?
There's sweet crashes all the time.
Wait, he falls off a mountain and all that happens, he has to go to the hospital?
Well, I mean, not falling like 1,000 feet.
All right.
But there was, I think Jonas 2 years ago fell like a pretty decent amount down a hill.
Goodness.
I can just see the coach being pissed. One of his guys falls. He's like, Greg, you're the alternate. Get in there, bud.
Get in there, pal.
He fell down again.
Get in there, buddy. But it's just like anything. There's teams, like the big teams have a lot more money. So like their second, third, fourth guy are better than a lot of people's leaders because they have a lot more money.
A better collective, better NIL support there.
Yeah, so like Tade is the leader of the UAE team, which is, UAE.
Yeah, they got money.
Yeah, they got a lot of money.
They're not hurting over there for the
So
for the
his
wealth.
like second and third guy are probably some of the top guys in the world. Then in a couple of years, they'll probably be the leader on another team. So, anywho, and Tade will still be winning. But you never know.
Feels like we know.
I just, Jonas still wears a COVID mask.
You want to talk about why he's not winning?
Well, look.
What in the 2020 we talking about here, bud?
I know. He wears it around the reporters, so I get it.
I don't.
Mouth breathing sometimes.
You get it?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Oof.
I saw someone with a COVID mask in their car the other day.
Well, I mean, they're by themselves. You never know. Going to get themselves COVID.
Got to push that button for your air where it circulates within, not circulates from the outside.
That's right.
There he is. Tade.
Oh, that's an intimidating guy.
I'm telling you, look at his glasses.
So much yellow.
It's an impossible amount of yellow. Anyway, y'all are welcome for that break.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Wouldn't have been able to go on to tomorrow. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
Really is interesting. I just don't know
Whatever, dude.
exactly what it is. We are fired up to be with Bath Fitter.
Yeah, we are.
That's right. Right here in Baton Rouge. You can go check them out. You can go see them at their showroom as well. We kind of talked about all the different things they can do for you. And the cool part about it is you can do this remodel, right? But it's not like you have to have, all this construction side and your place is kind of a disaster for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or maybe even a month. I mean, this is kind of a no hassle. This is a custom tub shower solution that is made to fit your existing space, right? So many installations are actually going to be completed in as little as 1 day. Just 1 day, right? So we're fired up to have them. Again, you can go check them out at bathfitter.com, or you can stop by their Baton Rouge showroom and you can go check out what they can do for you. Again, in as little as 1 day, this can be a complete remodel for your bathtub, bathfitter.com.
I need you, boo. I gotta see you, boo. And the hearts all over the world tonight. Said the hearts all over the world tonight. I need you, boo. Oh, I gotta see you, boo. And the hearts all over the world tonight. Said the hearts all over the world.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Yes, you a winner, and I'm so glad to be yours. You're a class all your own, and ooh, little cutie, when you talk to me, I swear the whole world stops. You're my sweetheart, and I'm so glad that you're mine. You are one of a kind, and you mean me what I mean.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always remind you about our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go Tommy's.com, Geaux, Tommy's.
Yo, Tommy!
With a Y.com. You'll clearly see the difference. Check out a full list of services they can provide for you, including the installation of gutters. That's something else they can do over at Tommy's. Best windows in Baton Rouge, in the Advocate, in 2025. That went to Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. The Angie Super Service Award every year since 2016. That goes to Tommy as well. Have Tommy and the team come out to your space. Go Tommy's.com. I can feel you going through your phone.
Hey, look, I got an update. This is big news. Credit to myself, pat myself on the back. 0 unread text messages.
There we go. Proud
We
of
like
you.
that.
I'm proud of you.
Good job.
How many, though, did you just not even look at and just delete?
I would say 99% of them.
Just
You did that little swipe.
Yeah.
Just straight deleted.
Yeah. I mean, once you get past a certain date. And I just figured out, again, credit to myself. I didn't know you could do this till today. I could just filter it by unread messages. They all just come to the top.
And so you went to unread.
Yeah, I scrolled all the way to 2018 for no reason. Could have just done the unread thing. Work smarter, not harder. That's what I tell my kids. I need to live by that.
Would you like to apologize to the people that you didn't read their message and you just?
I did. Yeah, I do apologize right now from the bottom of my heart. I feel bad about some of them. Now, a lot of them is spam. I don't feel bad about that. Man, I've been getting calls 6 times a day. I got approved for a $20,000 loan 6 times a day.
Did you?
6 different financial services. It's unbelievable.
Did you take them?
I didn't even know I applied.
Apply, yeah, no doubt.
Unbelievable.
I get every day. I don't get it. It's like the $45,000 loan that you.
Yeah, congratulations, you've been approved.
What? How does that happen?
I don't know. It's very annoying. It should be illegal. Those people should go straight to prison.
What's their charge? Spammer?
Spammer, like invasion of privacy.
Harassment.
Invasion of privacy.
They're trying to get you so they can steal your money. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to scam you.
Yes.
And
I got excited. I got excited last time. It told me I got approved for a loan. I was like, hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't act on
I
it.
didn't think you bought that new car.
You can
right.
report them. You can report them as spam too, and it doesn't matter. The same text message just comes through again, or the same email. Yeah, it's just the same thing.
And a lot of them are trying to ruin your life.
Yeah,
Like a lot of them are, it's a random number. Say, hey, will you grab some wine tonight? Will you come over for dinner? And I'm like, what?
Matt's like, I could use some wine. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Well,
What you cooking?
You're
Yeah.
literally trying to
What
ruin my
is the
life
meal?
right now. Yeah, y'all are. Those people should go straight to prison. Throw away the key.
Okay.
I'm serious. Let's get a law going.
The worst you could do than invite somebody over for wine and dinner.
Yeah, I got fired up. I like it.
Pisses me off.
Spammers.
In the middle of the night too, waking up my people.
All right. We'll be back. Hour number 3 of OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, mark your calendar. July 13th through the 17th is Signature Stack Week over at Rejuve Me Medical. It is 1 week dedicated to some of the most popular advanced therapies, including peptide therapy and sexual wellness treatments, with exclusive offers you don't want to miss. If you're ready to improve your energy, recovery, focus, or overall wellness, now's the time to start the conversation. Call Rejuve Me Medical or schedule online today so you're ready when Signature Stack Week begins.
Yeah, and at Rejuve, everything's like medically supervised. And at Rejuve Me, there's an experienced medical provider that chooses the right treatment for you. It's based on your goals, help with recovery, energy, body composition, focus, and performance. So that sounds good to you and you want to deal with the best. Well, July is the time to do it. Give them a call. Go schedule an appointment at one of their 13 awesome locations all over Louisiana and just get feeling better. Feeling like that youthful self again over at RejuveMeMedical.com.